What if one person planned to not just change Earth, but completely reshape humanity's future? Elon Musk is doing exactly that. With his ambitious goal to make life multi-planetary, he's not only thinking about Earth's future, but the survival of our species on Mars. But what does it take from a person's dream to transform it into a reality? Now let us turn to the $66 trillion plan that might bring humanity to Mars. Elon Musk is reshaping humanity's future by focusing on making life multi-planetary. Musk has a far-reaching vision for a self-sustaining city on Mars that houses 1 million people on the red planet. According to him, establishing a Mars colony is a basic human race survival need. Musk envisions Mars as a second home, potentially addressing both survival and new societal opportunities. In 2016, Elon Musk introduced his Mars mission plan at the International Astronautical Congress. This marked a turning point in the way we think about space travel. Musk didn't just talk about science, he talked about an ambitious interplanetary transport system to take us from Earth to Mars. The mission's goal was clear: get humans to Mars and establish a permanent settlement. By 2026, Musk aims to launch the first uncrewed starships to Mars, testing whether we can send spacecraft with supplies and equipment to pave the way for future human settlers. How soon can we get there? To make Mars colonization possible, Musk knew that developing the right spacecraft was crucial. This led to the creation of SpaceX's Starship, a massive spacecraft designed to carry humans and cargo to distant planets. The development process has been anything but easy. From ambitious prototypes to successful launches, Starship has come a long way since 2019. It was in 2023 that Starship finally had its first successful flight, a key milestone in Musk's quest to make Mars reachable. But this is just the beginning. SpaceX plans to continue testing Starship to send it on its maiden journey to Mars, hopefully within the next few years. Elon Musk's Mars plan is about more than just getting to the red planet. It's about creating a new beginning for humanity. As ambitious as it sounds, with Starship ready to carry humanity to Mars, the possibilities for a new civilization are within reach. Achieving this vision requires technological innovation, extensive resources, and global collaboration. Musk's plan to get humans to Mars hinges on the successful development of Starship, SpaceX's next-generation spacecraft. The timeline for this ambitious project is aggressive but attainable. By 2026, Musk aims to launch an uncrewed Starship to Mars to deliver essential supplies like food, water, and equipment to lay the groundwork for human settlers. Within a few years, the first crewed missions are expected to follow, potentially as soon as the early 2030s. These missions will be critical in testing life support systems and establishing permanent infrastructure on the planet. Musk has set an optimistic target of having a fully operational colony on Mars within a few decades, though this timeline could shift depending on the challenges encountered along the way. Once humans reach Mars, the real work begins. Musk's plan for Mars is centered around building a self-sustaining colony. The first settlers will focus on setting up habitats, establishing reliable sources of water and oxygen, and developing systems to grow food in the harsh Martian environment. One of the biggest challenges is the lack of a breathable atmosphere, so advanced life support systems will be needed to create livable conditions. Musk has also proposed using local resources, like extracting water from ice deposits and producing fuel using the planet's abundant carbon dioxide. The ultimate goal is to reduce dependency on Earth and create a thriving, independent community capable of supporting thousands, if not millions, of people. Musk has said Mars will be difficult for humans. To keep his settlers on the planet for a long period, there are a few key things he talks about. First, he will be using Starship as a reliable, frequent mode of travel to conduct resupply missions into the colony and reduce the chances of being cut off from Earth. The next item on the colony's agenda would be setting up systems for the building of autonomous systems. Renewable energy sources like solar and nuclear power from the sun, which would support life on the planet. Musk stresses that the most important of these would be to make life on Mars as Earth-like as possible through technologies and expressions that he feels over time can transform the planet into a more hospitable environment for its future generations. He believes that all these efforts will require innovation, resilience, and of course, a massive investment of resources, $66 trillion to be exact. Looking to the future, Musk's Mars venture is high risk and has turned out to be successful. It could actually bring forth a new history for humankind. Maybe Mars will be our second abode, only time will tell. One of the boldest notions Musk dreams of for Mars is terraforming it, making it resemble Earth more closely. Musk intends to use techniques like generating greenhouse gases to warm Mars and create a habitat for humans on it. It could be realized using nuclear explosions for targeted scientific observation in blowing off CO2 from the polar ice caps of the planet, which would, in theory, thicken the atmosphere and increase temperatures on the surface. While the idea is indeed very fascinatingly scientific, it is highly speculative and, on the part of many experts, not to be regarded in practice. It will take hundreds of years, or even more, for such a change. But in all, Musk feels that such a long-term vision is necessary for Mars to make a real fit for living. The road to Mars is paved with great challenges and dangers to humankind. Firstly, it comes into being not because of an atmospheric, breathable environment. Secondly, perhaps there is a temperature feat even the most extreme and cannot exist, putting in greater distances by levels of radiation that are hazardous to human health. Thirdly, if that does not happen, there would possibly be an isolated psychological effect after a long stay on Mars that could lead to severe mental health challenges. Combined with the engineering challenge of building a sustainable infrastructure, one of the major concerns is the risk of a ship malfunctioning while traveling in this direction for an extended duration. Currently valued at $66 trillion, this plan is a hefty investment, which Musk may only be able to satiate through unbroken financial supply and international backing. Nevertheless, the risks remain a little over the top and liberal in securing world interest and investment in space exploration by Musk's aggressive approach. In addition to SpaceX and Tesla, Musk's Boring Company figures largely in his Mars plan. Tunneling technology and underground infrastructure development could be applied to habitats excavated below the Martian surface. The surface of Mars is not only cloaked by dust storms, but also filled with radiation. Thus, the perfect solution is to construct underground dwelling units. The Boring Company promises efficiency in creating tunnels, paving the way for safe and sustainable living areas on Mars that would guarantee settlers protection from the severe environment above. While we are still quite early on, this vision of Musk's making all his companies harmonize could make an important contribution to the success of the Mars mission. Musk's vision for Mars is not just about reaching the red planet, it's about transforming it into a second home for humanity, despite the many hurdles ahead. Elon Musk's ultimate goal is to establish a self-sustaining city on Mars. This would involve creating a closed-loop system where everything, from food and water to energy and shelter, is produced locally. The idea is that once established, the city could operate independently from Earth, with minimal reliance on Earth-based supplies. Musk envisions using renewable energy, like solar power, to support this ecosystem. By producing food in greenhouses and recycling resources, the city could thrive without Earth's constant support, making Mars a viable long-term habitat. Musk has also expressed ideas about governance on Mars. His long-term vision includes creating a Martian colony with some form of self-governance, possibly a free market system, where settlers could make their own rules. Musk has previously hinted at a kind of direct democracy, where citizens vote on decisions, though this remains speculative. His goal is to create a sustainable, independent civilization where innovation thrives. Elon Musk's $66 trillion plan could redefine humanity's future on Mars. From Starship to a self-sustaining city, the vision is bold but risky. Will we see it happen? Share your thoughts, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more updates on this extraordinary journey.